Good evening, this is Stormcastle. This evening, we're going to take a look at The Phantom Stranger number 32. I got this book some time ago, and I mentioned that I wanted to go over it and do a read through, so I want to take a look at the book. It came out September 1st, 1974, and the cover is by Luis Dominguez. Now, we've seen a bunch of Luis Dominguez's art before. This is a beautiful cover. He's done a lot of Ghost Castle. We did bunch of our horror books. Had that really nice one with the Spanish conquistador on it. It was, anyways, it was the really nice one that was in Central America. It was a great story. I liked it. And the art, he did the cover for that, and he did the art for the book. So he's honestly, he's really good. I really enjoy his art, and I really should look more into what things he's done. So, this is Phantom Stranger number 32. There's also in this issue the Black Orchid, and I was going to read both stories, the Phantom Stranger and the Black Orchid, but looking through the Black Orchid stories, there are a lot of female voices, like 4 female characters at least. I don't have a very good falsetto, and it hurts my voice doing the falsetto very long. So, I'm not going to be reading it because I don't want to read it in a man's voice, because, it's Black Orchid. I like the Black Orchid. I enjoyed her. I liked her in the Suicide Squad. I liked the 3-issue mini that came out, the painted deluxe mini that had come out from Vertigo. So, I have a bunch of books for first appearances, so I like Joy. But we are going to take a look at this. And It Takes a Witch. So down here, the story is by Arnold Drake, art is by Bill Draut, and the editor is, it says Bill Draut, but I think it says Arnold Draut, so maybe that's, and Joe Orlando is the editor. So, we got It Takes a Witch. Here we see, look deep into flesh. The whirling, flashing pinball game that is the mind of man. See what drives its wild workings. You'll find 3 engines. The lust for gold, the lust for power, the fear of the unknown. Carol James is due to report for a new job as the Bridesville librarian on Monday, but this is Sunday. She's relaxing with Harry, with her hobby, tombstone rubbings. Really weird if she had her own tombstone. She named him Harry and brought it with her. That would be creepy. This is the oldest stone in the cemetery. Quite artistic in marvelous condition. Perfect for rubbing. That's my grave you're sitting on, young woman. So, of course, there I am, saying, deep rumbling voice brings gasp from Carol's lips. Oh, it's you, Mayor Lanyard. You interviewed me for the job in Boston. You have a great sense of humor. A bad joke, but it was effective. Haha. And call me Miles, Carol. I do gravestone rubbings. That's my excuse for hanging around cemeteries. I'm also the town undertaker. That's fine. You've got some lovely prints there. Most girls won't accept flowers from an undertaker. Are you superstitious? Not in your life. I'll take all I can get. What's that biting smell in the air? That's me. The embalming fluid smell stays with you. Undertaker's aftershave. Another very bad joke. Mayor Miles. Lanyard's mortuary. What would happen if I came calling you one night in the hearse? Sorry. Hearse. Why don't you try and see, Mr. Mayor? It'll be for lots of laughs. At work, Carol begins to meet some of the library regulars. According to our card, you're our best customer, Haggerty. Well, I never did get much schooling, child, so this is sort of Haggerty's University. Which is Salem, which is the Carolinas. You find that interesting? Got to move with the times, child. I read all the stuff here on astrology and numerology. Besides, lots of people are practicing witchcraft these days. Besides, you gotta know evil to fight it. Right on, Mary. I can't tell if she's kidding me or not. Well, what's the harm in some playful mumbo jumbo? Later, as Carol spots two figures in dark conversation, you two look grim. What's the trouble? Probably nothing but a schoolboy prank. But Sheriff Sturber is concerned he found a goat slaughtered in the town meadow. Looks like a ritualistic offering. Oh, they're from Massachusetts. I should put it. Try to. Carol responds as automatic, instant, and just as quickly regretted. Ritual offering? It sounds like some of those witchcraft books Mary Haggerty is so fond of. What's this? What's about old Mary? Honestly, I haven't lived up there so long I couldn't even do it really good. I knew that old lady one day something would make trouble of her one day. House like a pigsty, always talking to herself. Forget it, Charlie. She's a little odd. They could put us all away for that. Troubled by the sheriff's tone, Carol pays a call on old Mary. What am I cooking? A poultice dressing for child? Good for backaches and the like. Smells about ready. Mary, there's a little trouble in town. See, the smell is so bad it's getting here. What sort of trouble, child? Well, there's talk about you being... Oh, forget it. The whole thing is silly. The following week. Yes, my folks have lived this part of the country for over 2 centuries. I'm a 5th generation to serve this area as a mortician. Miles, doesn't it bother you to be dealing with the dead? Not really. Think about it. Death is part of life. A bite. Reel it in slowly. Mary, wow, that's beauty. Oh, Miles, he's so beautiful. So full of life. Please put him back. The sheriff's up in the corner. Mayor Lanyard, I'm gonna see you mighty important. Put this back over here. Need to get some water. Keep water in the bottle nearby. They follow the sheriff's car until that's a devil's sign. I'm putting an end to this craziness. Old Mary's going in for mental examination. No, Charlie, not yet at least. But you must remove those books from the witchcraft from the library, Carol. Miles, you're kidding. Censoring library because of this kind of silliness? Maybe you're right, but if the newspaper starts to play this up, we're going to have panicky town. And the following day, as a mail truck runs its red route, witchcraft in Bradsville. Next door is Janetsville. Later, as old Mary starts her long walks down, power of the light, protect me, evil of the night be gone. Vroom, vroom. There she goes. There's the old witch. Boom, boom. Bullseye. I got a bullseye. Ah! Drop that voodoo basket, you old witch. I'm harming no one. Get away from me. Put that gun down. Blam, blam, blam. Whoever you are, mister. Bought out. This old biddy is evil. She's been hexing some of my boys. I'm the Phantom Stranger. I warn you again. Put away the weapon. It's evil will turn on you. Nobody tells me what to do. Nobody, whoever you are. Hey, my gun, it's moving in my head. It's... The gun turns into a snake. You're a devil working with that witch. Vroom, vroom. Only seconds later. You're late, Sheriff. This stranger changed a gun to a snake to save my life. What stranger? Mercy me, he was a second ago. White big cape hat and all. We'll talk about that later, Mary, after you see a doctor. First, I gotta put an APB out on that bike gang. Later, as the talk of evil, of living evil fills the town. Mayor, some of these books are culture items. So what? I'm burning every single volume on witchcraft. Should have done days ago. No, there are no witches, you know that. And book burning is wrong, no matter what the cost. I'll do whatever I have to do to protect my people, even if I have to burn the whole Library of Congress. Men who protect themselves are called dictators. Women who yell freedom for witches in a frightened town are called idiots. The next day was Sunday, a day for rest and listen for Carol. That was a stupid way for two grown people to act. I'm going to make it up to Miles in a very special way. Some hours later, I'm going to do some rubbing some Miles' parents' tombstones. They're making a present for him. Maybe we can be friends again. Weaver Mills Cemetery. Some hours later, it's no use. I can't find their stones anywhere. I can't understand it. They're new graves. Do not give up now, Carol James. The road you've started on is more twisted than you thought. The promise at the end is far greater than you could imagine. Wait, you're the Cape Man Mary saw. Don't go. But he vanishes, as the vibrations of her last words still fill the air. At that moment, who's there? I hear you, and I can smell you too. Crick. Thump. Then total silence, except for the gluggling sound of deadly fluid poured. Glug, glug, glug. At the Weaver Mills Cemetery, there they are, but why are they tucked here with the very oldest graves? Miles Leonard, his father died 70 years ago, but that's impossible. Miles is so young. And soon, how do I know it was a motorcycle gang? Because I saw them. As I drove up, I didn't stop them because I was trying to save Mary. Too late, though. It's pretty strange, Mr. Mayor. Because the sheriff down at Toki's nabbed the gang this morning. They've been in jail since. I don't understand. There's something I don't understand, Miles. How are you, man, as young as you, could our father died in 1904? What? But suppose your father never died and that grave is empty because you were also Miles the second, Miles the first. That's insane. Every time you've been around too many years, you arrange your own burial, not easy enough for an undertaker. Were you in league with old Mary? Of course not. This is wild. The tombstone was mismarked. That's what it's all about. You zombie tail all around. I'm sorry. Oh, sorry. There's a little more to it than that, Mary. Mary, you're dead? Not nearly. I was left to die, but the Cape Man, Phantom Stranger, saved me. The man who banged me on the head had a smell you'd never forget. The smell of formaldehyde. Embalming fluid, the Undertaker's trademark. I was on your evil trail, Miles Lanyard, and you needed me dead and my anti-witch devices with me. But I saved almost all of them from the fire. Crackle. This is insane. Don't you realize that this Carol, that you're the rational one? You can see how crazy zombies and witches are in this age. Don't listen to them, Carol. Use your senses for crackle. I didn't manage to save all the things. Sheriff, the Devil's Candle, that was the one the fire got. Good Lord. The evil men do lives after them. The good is often interred with their bones. And so the graves, Miles Lanyard, is indeed mostly empty. The end. I'm sorry, I have a bit of a cold. It was cold, it was warm. It's like that here in Florida. The weather's changing. Hope you enjoyed this. I enjoyed it. And again, this is a nice Louise Dominguez cover. It's a great book. Hope you enjoyed this. Now I'm sneezing. Wow. I'm just falling apart. I hope you enjoyed this. I'm going to see if I pick up some more Phantom Stranger books. Yeah, after the ladies' voices and all that stuff, making me cough, and I don't think we can at least, we'll take a look at the art. So we got the art here. It's a script by Michael Fleischer, script continuity by Russell Carvey, art by Nestor Redondo. So we got some this is nice looking art. She's flying away, laughing. Please stop the woman. What's Black Orc? I thought she was on our side. And then we get this. She's laughing and flying off. 7 days later, this. That's some good looking art. And she says, she grabs the wrecking ball. I sure wish it was a chick like that. Jules, there, you know, she's been accused of robbing the jewelry point. Am I? Then she flits off, and then we came back here. Like I said, there were a lot of female characters. I mean, that's some good-looking art, though. Some good, like, details in the room. Look at their table. I don't know. In there. Some really good art, but there's like 5 female voices, and I didn't want to do it all. Maybe I could get Apogee to do the female voices for me. But anyways, that's kind of how it ends. She catches the people faking in the end. Mostly I want to show off the Phantom Stranger book. I'm thinking of picking up some more of these. I have this big project I'm going on about that talks about the Rutland, Vermont superhero parade that goes on and how it connects across a whole bunch of comics. That's going to be fun. That's something I'm working on, getting the books for it. But anyways, this is Stormcastle. I just want to get off this awesome cover by Luis Dominguez. We'll hopefully see some more books of his in our future. And have a good one.